Number 5, diplomatic means to be prudent in looking for one's interest without trembling on the right of others. You see, everybody have right. Say it with me. Say everybody have right. Say everybody have right. Now, this your right you have. Your neighbor still have right. But if you are diplomatic enough, you can have your right, have your way, without you offending your neighbor or offending your opponent. Look at Romans chapter 12, verse 11. Not slothful in business, but fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Not slothful in business, but fervent in what? In spirit, serving the Lord. Because of time, go to number 6. To be diplomatic means knowing how to treat people of different types in different occasions. Knowing how to treat people of different types and in different occasions. You see, the way you will talk to an Igbo man should not be the same way you should talk to a Fulani man. The way you will talk to someone who speaks fluently should not be the same way you should talk with a stammerer. The way you will talk to an educated person, to a learned person, should not be the same way you will talk to an illiterate. What you will tell a learned person and he will understand, if you pass the same word to an illiterate, he will see it as insult. The way you will talk to a man should not be the same way you should talk to a woman. The way you talk to an adult should not be the same way you talk to a child. The way Christians speak to Christians should not be the same way a Christian speaks to a Muslim or people with different belief and religion. So you must understand it. Understanding of it make you a diplomat or a diplomatic person. Somebody shout hallelujah. Look at what Matthew 10:16 said. Behold, I send you forth as a sheep in the midst of wolves. Are you seeing your difference now? You are a sheep in the midst of what? Wolves. So therefore you must be careful. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as doves. When it comes to the serpent, he said be wise. When it comes to the dove, he said be what? Harmless. I don't know if some persons are following what I'm doing here. Are you following me? Are you sure you are following me? Now, look at this. 1 Timothy 5:1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the young men as brethren. If you go down to verse 20, he said, them that sin rebuke before all, that others as many as may fear. So if you study these things together, you must, not the way you treat this person, you must know who you are talking with and know how to speak with the person. That makes you a diplomat. Number what? Number 7. It is tactful way of correcting people when they err without making them to feel worthless. What I'm saying here is this. There's a way you should learn how to correct people without making them feel worthless. You say there's a way you will talk to someone, correct someone, you make the person feel worthless. You make the person feel useless. You make the person look for a way to commit suicide. A diplomat does not operate that way. You must be diplomatic in correcting people. Is that okay? Is that okay? Galatians 6, verse 1 to 2. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Bear ye one another burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. Number 8, ways to be a diplomatic person. It means to be polite and easy to get along with. You see, you must be polite, then you must be easy to get along with. Don't be a hard man. Don't be a hard man. Look at Proverbs 15 verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Number 9, we stop here. To be diplomatic means an ability to deliver bad news in a mild or kind ways. Kind way. Sister, you can be having issue with this sister and still live at peace with her. You must not monologue. You can dialogue without monologuing. Look at what happened between Abraham and Lot. Is it in Genesis 13? Abraham looked at Lot and said, this quarrel, this problem should not continue. Let's just look for a way to part our ways in a peaceful manner. Have you seen it in the Bible? The Bible says, and there was quarrel, problem between the S-men of Abraham and the S-men of Lot. You see, they parted way in a peaceful way. There are many of you. There are people you have parted way with. The way you part with each other, that you cannot see yourself and greet yourself again. It's not fair. You can't call yourself again. You see, some people, when they want to part way with you, they make all kind of trouble, make all kind of problems. I have a pastor who left the church. Do you know, up till now, that pastor is still directing people to me. He has left, but he's still telling people when they say, meet Bishop Anselm. I don't know if you understand, but some people, the moment they leave you, what they will do, there is no way for you people to even settle after some years again. It's like some fiancé. A man could not marry you. That should not mean you should arrest a man. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. The way some people part ways, they are not being diplomatic at all. They part way in a way that there is no way you can reconcile with them again. They destroy everything destroyable. I don't know if you understand what are you following what they are not. They destroy everything. Part way with people in a way that if there is any room for settlement in time to come, there can be settlement. If there is any help you can still want to ask from that person, you can still get it. If there is any help you want to help, do you understand? You know, there are people, when you ask them, accommodate them, the day they want to leave your house, they will do it in such a way that, stand up on your feet.